There are only two reasons why you still can't speak English. But the first reason why you can't speak is because you didn't practice enough. The second reason is you don't have enough confidence. And I think that the second reason is more important because you've already spent a lot of time learning English. You already spent a lot of time watching videos in English, listening to English speech, and you still cannot speak. And maybe it's just because you lack confidence. I was a very introverted kid. I didn't have friends, and I was spending all of my time alone at home, far away from people. And yeah, I had so much fear when I was around people. When I spoke to people, I was always stuttering, even in my native language. It felt like I was in a cold shower. Imagine you step in a cold shower. You'd feel pretty stifled and uncomfortable, right? And you would just want to get out of this fucking cold shower as soon as possible. So that's how I felt around people. Imagine that level of anxiety. I didn't even know why I was so awkward and anxious. Just ask yourself this question if you're like me. But then one day I started watching these cringe self-improvement videos, where people are talking about 5 steps to increase confidence, how to boost your motivation, how to improve discipline, how to increase your willpower and all of this. And I realized that, well, maybe I'm the problem. I need to improve myself first. Because I was fat, I was playing video games, I was fapping every day. My sleep was horrible. I used to stay until 5 a.m. just to play Minecraft. I know this is fucking awful, so I started improving myself. I tried exercising, I did some push-ups. Then I also started reading books in English. My first book was Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson. This book was pretty hard to read, especially considering my level of English. But I had so much motivation that I didn't even care. I read it despite not understanding half of the book. And so with every book, with every push-up, I improved my confidence and my English. And after 6 months, I tried to read this book again because, I didn't understand it quite well. And this time I understood everything. So after improving myself by doing all of these things, my English got insanely better. So my fear of speaking was gone, and now I have less fear, and I even record myself on the camera speaking English. So how do you actually start improving yourself? So it's pretty simple. You just need to start reading a lot of books, like I did, and start watching self-improvement videos. That's it. I'm not gonna talk about 5 ways to improve your confidence. You can just watch this shit on the internet, or you can read a book about it. So go ahead and start doing it right now, instead of wasting your time.